And welcome back to the Cyber Podcast, everybody. It's episode 111. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Johnny Goodrich, and with me to my left is the one, the only, the...
Phoneless Mike.
Phoneless Mike in the house.
Woo! I forgot my phone. Feel like I'm a 75-year-old man.
Do you feel naked?
Yes, I feel very vulnerable. I was asked many things today at work, and I was like, let me Google it. And then I was like, oh, no, I can't. So then I had to go in the back and get an encyclopedia and start looking it up.
You're just running around with a laptop computer. You're like, look at this nerd.
I'm like, I need to check Facebook. It's been 2 hours since I checked Facebook Market.
What's going on Twitter? I'll never know.
What's going on? I don't know anything.
Oh, Lord.
It's weird.
God, yeah, that sucks, man. I wouldn't like that. I'd have to go back home.
You've never just accidentally forgot your phone?
I would have just, yes, I have. Every time, like every situation I've been in,
yeah,
I've been able to, go back and get my phone though.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I was already on my way to work, and I kept instinctively checking my pockets for some reason, just patting myself down while I was driving, and I was like, something doesn't feel right. And then I look at my little console and it's like, no phone detected. And I started screaming, just bloody murder. And one single tear fell from my right eye.
Yeah, just like the Indian tear guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
what?
The Indian dude from the butter commercials? Or not the butter commercials. What was it from?
What?
Do you remember the Indian guy?
No.
That he's where everyone screws up his land and he's got the one tear?
I don't remember this.
What? Come on.
Indian guy? Are you talking about a Native American?
Yes, sorry.
How dare you? My ancestors.
Right? This is the in this day and age. I'll just put a Native American cry, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking. Yeah, here it is.
I don't remember this.
This guy. See, he's got the one tear.
Oh,
I forget what it's for though.
The Simpsons did a parody over it?
Yeah, I think so. The Native American from the 70s. Litter PSA. The litter PSA.
Okay. I know nothing about that. But yeah, that was me when I forgot my phone. Pretty much the equivalent.
Okay, all right.
Losing your entire home, land, whatever, or forgetting your phone at home.
That's fucking funny. Oh, that's the worst though. You just feel naked. Like I said, you got there's your pocket just doesn't feel right. Where do you keep your phone?
My pocket.
My your front pocket?
Front pocket, yeah. Oh man, you're really screwy today. Look at you. I always keep my phone in my left front pocket. Sometimes, if I'm feeling a little crazy, I'll move it to my right pocket if my keys are hitting it, because I keep it in my little pocket in my little sweater.
My phone is always in my front right pocket.
Oh, we're different.
Always in the front right pocket.
Yeah.
Never mess around. You
should try it for a day the opposite. See how it goes.
It's either that or my back. No. It's either that or my back right pocket.
I couldn't. What if you? Oh my God! What? What if you sit on your phone though when you go to sit down naturally? That's just gonna crack it. Yeah, no. There's no about it. You're going to
I was a wild man in high school. I had an OtterBox around my. Whatever the first iPhone I had, probably sophomore year.
I remember this, yeah.
The yellow one.
Look at me. Yeah.
I was not look at me.
I have an iPhone.
Because I was I didn't wear fucking glasses, you bitch. But I would put it in my right back pocket, and I would just sit on it all day, dude. I wouldn't even care.
Wouldn't that hurt?
No, it was fine. I would just sit on it all day.
You're crazy.
I was insane. I could never do that now.
Yeah, where do you keep your wallet?
I keep it in my backpack now for work. I don't even keep it on me. It's in my backpack.
Right, well, what if you're walking about?
Back left pocket, usually.
See, I'm a back right. We're the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your keys?
My keys, that's always different. I hate having things in my pockets. So I try to clip them either on my belt loop.
Okay.
Or they go in my backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I always thought it was cool when when you were in high school and someone had their car keys and house keys clipped on their belt loop.
Oh yeah, I've seen
that. And you'd see him walking, you hear the jingle. I'm like, wow, that guy's so mature. Look at all the keys he has.
So stupid. You're like, that dude's training to be a janitor or something because it's all the keys and shit, or and just fucking locksmith over here or something.
And then I did it, and I was like looking back on it as an adult. I'm like, oh my God, why did I do that? I was like a nerdy little kid, like, look at my keys. I had like 2.
No, it wasn't that bad.
My spare house key and my
I never
fucking...
noticed it.
I don't know if I did it in theater.
Okay.
Because we didn't have any classes together.
Choir, that was it.
Yeah.
Just some singing boys over here.
Yeah.
Dude, before we could really get into the meat and bones of the show, I bought something today and I want us to try it. You'll like it. Don't give me that look. It's a beverage.
Oh.
It's an adult beverage.
Oh. Hot dog.
They're called High Noon Seltzer, hard seltzers.
It's high noon.
Bow, bow, bow. I've never tried these. I've heard they're good. They're hard seltzer with real vodka and real juice.
Oh my God.
It's the same. Oh, it's only 5%. It's the same as a beer.
Oh, it's the same as a White Claw.
No, it's not. White Claws are like 8%.
What?
This
they
is bullshit.
are? No, they're not.
Yeah, White Claws
No
are like
shit.
7%. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which one would you? So we have watermelon, mango, passion fruit, passion fruit, or pineapple.
Probably a watermelon.
Watermelon sugar.
Wow. So what enticed? Well, I guess you don't really need to be enticed for alcohol, but what drew this to you?
I was watching the How to Drink guy.
Okay.
And he was rating like hard seltzers.
Yeah.
And this was on the top of his list. It was these, and
This
I couldn't
is
find
4.5%
I know,
alcohol.
some like bitch stuff. It was either these, or he really liked the ranch water, which is like seltzer water with tequila.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find that.
Can I read the little thing while you're digging one out?
Yeah, I'm going for the passion fruit.
High Noon Sun Sips, made with real vodka, real fruit juice, and sparkling water. The easy drinking, always socializing, great tasting, sun toasting, blue sky celebrating, memory making awesomeness in a can.
Jesus.
Hard seltzer. Get out and enjoy.
It's a free ad for High Noon. That was pretty good, Mike. You need to do some VO work, some voiceover work,
It says
man.
2018, 2019. How old are these?
These are
Where'd
not
you
that old.
find them?
It's got to be that's the
Some
year.
guy's attic.
Yeah, right. Modesto, California. All right, man.
Warning,
Well,
according to the Surgeon General, women should not be drinking if
that
pregnant.
should not be. All right, I just cracked mine. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Tink.
Cheers to the CSP, baby.
What's the CSP?
Don't worry about it.
I don't want to cheers it if I don't know
It's a
what
Cyber
it is.
Shindig Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's me right now. Crying Native American.
It does say crying Indian, so you're fine.
Yeah, see, I'm good.
I'll allow
It
it.
was back in the day. Mine's pretty good. I don't know if I like the passion fruit, not necessarily, but this isn't too bad.
Mine tastes like literally like watermelon.
Good.
I know that sounds dumb,
That's good.
but no, you know how you have watermelon flavored stuff?
Yeah.
This tastes like literally there is a watermelon like in there, and I'm just
Ooh.
drinking like watermelon water.
Oh, that's kind of
Like
cool.
someone put a watermelon, they like dumped a bunch of water on it, and that's what I'm drinking.
Do you like that or no? Is it too much?
No, I don't hate it. It's just, it's weird. I need to...
Get another go of it. It's only 4.5%. My Busch Light has more alcohol in it.
That is something. So I am not, unlike Johnny, I'm not an alcoholic. So I have a very easy...
Nerd.
I have a very easy time, though, like identifying alcohol. Like even White Claws, I taste the alcohol pretty abundantly. I cannot taste any alcohol in this.
No, me neither.
If you gave this to me and it was just like a fruit drink, I would believe you.
Right. Yeah, I can't taste shit in these things. It literally tastes like, like a juice with a little bit of seltzer.
Yeah, I can't taste. I like took a couple good swigs for
Yeah.
the folks at home.
Pretty good, right?
I can't taste like anything. No,
It's not bad. It's refreshing. I don't know if I'll buy them again, but it's pretty good.
I would say that a White Claw is probably the superior.
Yeah, taste wise, I don't know. I think like overall, if I was gonna just drink a bunch of them, I'd probably do White Claw. These I wouldn't waste my time with drinking. It's only 4.5%.
Right. Like, I drink to get drunk. I don't drink casually.
Sure.
I always see these things and I think of you. It's like, man, I can't believe high-functioning alcoholics. They, like, get fucking wasted and then they wake up for a manual job the next morning.
There's people that I know that are, like, legit.
Cole!
Yeah, well, not even, like, Not saying that Cole's an alcoholic, but there are legit some people I know that are like fucking full blown, dude.
Well, he's sending Snapchats at like 10 o'clock at night, and then I know he wakes up super early. He like
does.
Works out at the gym, and then he goes.
He's insane.
Doing labor intensive job.
I could not do that.
Cole's the man.
Cole, fucking swigging down some beers. Sorry if I think my allergies are getting to me again.
I don't think that's it.
What?
Because I've been doing the same thing. So, lifting the veil a little bit for you guys. I came right after work to Johnny's house.
Yeah.
I was going to be a little tardy, so I was like, you know what always fixes tardiness? Free food. So I went,
damn right. That's the truth, though. Like donuts in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're going to be late, you might as well make it worth it.
So I went to Tasty Top.
God damn, my throat is like clogged now.
I think that's
better.
why. Because I bought my boy and myself a burger, some fries, and some Coke. And I think we scarfed down those burgers before show, and I think it's just like a little clotted still.
It was delicious, though. Thank you.
If you are ever in Northwest Indiana, in the Cedar Lake area, there is a little place called Tasty Top. They've got some of the best burgers and a very wide selection of shakes, malts, ice cream. It's great.
Mike is also the spokesperson for Tasty Top, along with High Noon.
Welcome to Tasty Top.
It's me, Mike Roll, the co-owner,
not sponsored by
future
Tasty
owner
Top.
of Tasty Top.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. This is interesting. I think the flavor selection sucks.
It's 100 calories, too.
It's a lot of calories for...
My beer is only 90.
I feel like this would be good mixed with something.
Oh, you're getting dangerous.
I am.
You're getting wild.
I think actually I would put like more vodka in here.
Probably. That's a good move. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could like kind of doctor it up.
Maybe some lemonade.
Yeah, definitely.
Vodka, lemonade, watermelon. I think that would be fine.
Sorry, I'm starting. I agree. I think you could really zhuzh it up a little bit.
Huh?
Zhuzh it up. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Zhuzh it up.
Man, I don't like that. It is getting warm again, Johnny. How
I know,
do you feel
I'm pissed.
about that?
I'm fucking pissed off.
Yeah? You don't like that?
I got fucking teased by the weather, man.
Autumn was like flipping those nips a little bit,
Just
and then summer came and just hit them.
Smashed them, dude.
Yeah.
It's warm out again. It's like 85 degrees out today. I was like, what in the freaking heck is going on? Dude, I have poison ivy now.
What?
I got fucking poison ivy. I'm wearing sleeves now. On my arm.
Brother, I am like massively allergic to poison ivy. If I sniff it, I will break out.
Don't worry,
I'm getting itchy right now.
I've been technoing it up. Check it out. So I got it on my arms. And I
Okay.
just noticed it 2 days ago. Immediately hit it with the Technu, scrubbing the shit out of it. Putting Band-Aids on it, like at night and stuff.
Yeah.
I always, whenever I get it on my arms, immediately, like I know I'm going to get it on my sides.
Really?
Because my arms are like, I don't know if it's like when I sleep, my arms are by my side.
Oh, okay.
Or when I shower or something, just like, that's where they're resting. I don't fucking know. What was that?
The high
Something
noon was
crawling out of your something's crawling out of your
Sorry.
throat.
I imagine you just standing in the shower with your arms down by your side looking
into the shower spot, like this, the head.
like a turkey.
Like, just getting hit. So now I have it on my, not only do I have it on my forearms, both sides, I have it on my junk too, which is fucking just great.
You gotta stop masturbating,
Dude, it
while
wasn't
you have
even
poison
that.
ivy.
It was like,
I don't believe
it's
you.
not,
Go ahead.
It's
sell
not,
this out.
Honestly, having, it's not bad yet.
Okay.
It's not as bad as it sounds though. Like I have anti-itch medicine too from Technu, which really helps. But
Is it?
it's not like it's not like this.
But
It doesn't look like this.
okay, but
It's like that.
your genitals are
Like
always
that.
moving, so that has to be
I
like
know,
extremely
it's-
uncomfortable.
It's weird.
Women will never know the difficulties that
They'll-
us men have
they'll never
with
know
our genitals
The
out.
struggle we have to. Those are our cross to
I
bear.
tell you, men are just poor men. Poor men.
But it's a tiny little dot right on the old shaft. So it's like, it kind of sucks. But I'm hoping it goes away sooner than later. I don't know. It's just been a pain in the ass. I'm very allergic to poison ivy too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I don't know if this works. Nobody try this at home. Disclosure. My grandfather always said paint thinner worked really
Jesus
well
Christ.
with poison ivy.
Yeah,
so when I got it, I'm like you, very allergic. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I would get like just a spot on my finger, 'cause that's where it started.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah, that's how I am, man. It's
Yeah.
like it spreads like wildfire on my body.
But he'd rub paint thinner on me, And
it
I
would
don't
just
know if it was
burn
like
the
a placebo effect,
Well,
but like the next day I was like, fine.
Paint thinner is like an alcohol base, so it's
What
probably
is it?
just alcohol base.
No. What was the word?
Alcohol.
No, before that.
Paint thinner.
Okay.
What do you think I said?
I said paint thinner.
Paint thinner.
Paint
Paint thinner. Paint thinner's an alcohol base, so it probably just burned the shit out of your skin.
I
and,
did.
Like,
Dried it
it
out
was
and
like, be gone.
because I mean the way it spreads is just like the liquid.
It's all the oils.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is the dang old ivy oils.
How'd you even get poison ivy?
Dude, I was thinking about this. I was like, I haven't been like rolling around in the woods. I like moved my dad's boat trailer, and there's some like brush over there. That had to be it.
That's what it was.
Yep. Because I don't do any of that shit for work. I haven't been out hunting in like, it just didn't add up. And I was like, what the fuck was I doing? And then now my freaking junk is all itchy. And it made me nervous too, because I was like, do I have an STD or something?
Oh my god!
I was like, no, that's not an STD. Thank God. That would have been even scarier.
Do you remember when you had chicken pox?
Mm-mm.
You don't.
No.
I remember. Did you have chicken pox?
Yes.
Okay. I remember.
No way. What?
I remember vividly, like how old I was. I was in kindergarten. I missed a pumpkin patch adventure, which pissed me off.
I wonder if Joseph's. I don't think did Joseph. I can't remember if my nephew had it or not. Like yet, he should have by now.
I don't know.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
He's still young.
He's 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's when I got mine. Was 5.
Yeah.
You should ask him. But weird transcribe. I remember vividly getting it because I remember having fucking oven mints on.
Oh,
I remember
shit.
watching I Love Lucy.
Nice.
Because it was like 10 o'clock at night and I was just miserable.
Just
like
so itchy.
This is one of the worst like pain I've ever had. And I remembered I was 5.
Holy shit.
Because I couldn't like itch. Because with the oven mints, my mom like fucking duct taped them around me so I couldn't get them off. And I just remember like just like millions of ants just all over me. And just like continuously like biting at me.
I wish I would have. That's when. Man, as bad as cell phones are, that's when like you'd love to get a photo of Mike with all those oven mitts just tied up around his hands, being all like, like trying to itch yourself.
The baths that my mother made, it was like oatmeal baths or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking wonderful. That was the only thing that relieved it.
Yeah, it's supposed to help big time.
I can't believe you don't remember you having it.
I think
you were
too
young.
I probably had it way too young.
Are you sure you
I don't
had
remember.
it?
I definitely had it.
100%.
100%.
Carol.
Yeah, she'll tell you. I'm sure I had it. Because, And like I said, I'm sure my nephew had it by now, too. I'm almost positive he did.
We should bust out. This could be a good, like, cyber tidbit bit. We should bust out, like, and find, like, 5 of our best, like, toddler-aged photos.
Childhood photos?
Yeah, and, like, compare them, contrast on the show.
That'd be fun. We could. We could do that. We could do it, make it, like, a YouTube exclusive because we could put the photos online.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
We need to figure out what we want to do for our Halloween episode, too. Do you know what you're being for Halloween?
So there's 2 things right now that are in the works.
Oh, boy.
But I don't think it's going to be like my Halloween costume. So first and foremost, this Saturday, October 2nd, at Katie Drake's house, is a Lord of the Ring marathon.
No, I thought it was the 9th. Oh, no, it's
You're wrong. It's this Saturday. Where's your calendar? Is anything written in your calendar?
No, there
How
isn't.
long have you had this calendar?
Like a month.
You've wasted however much money
I know, it's
this
fucked.
was.
It's fucked, man. It's just a lost cause.
But anyhow.
Yeah. It's the Lord of the Rings party. I'm stopping by later that day. I'm not gonna be there 9 a.m. You guys are fucking insane.
We got nothing better to do.
You're gonna be up all night playing D&D.
Yep.
And roll in all fucked over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just drink a bunch of booze.
Yeah.
Just ride it out.
Kingsley gets to ride in my car.
That's
I'm
cool.
so excited for
pretty
that.
fun.
I've never had a dog in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have a dog.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So anyhow, I'm going as Gandalf the Gray. I'm going as Gandalf the Gray because in my opinion, Gandalf the Gray is just better.
He is better.
Yeah.
He's the OG.
He like gained responsibility as White. Like he wasn't just like this this kooky dude
shooting off fireworks for the kids, like abusing the whatever the fuck the Hobbit guy's name was.
Frodo?
Yanking him around by his ear, Samwise. Or no, the other guy, the 2 twins.
Oh,
when they got into the fireworks. Remember that?
Yes, that was wonderful. Ooh, I'll remember that when I watch it. So I'm going as Gandalf for their little party. And then I am also for work. You can tell me if you like this idea or not, okay?
Okay.
So every year for work, we have like a costume thing where,
Oh, yeah.
we do a bit.
Weren't you a KFC guy last year?
Yeah, one year I went as the Colonel,
Nice.
and everybody else went like as food items on the KFC.
That's pretty funny.
The year 2020, we went as like a COVID coaster. So we got like little roller coaster bits, and we like wore them so it looks like you're sitting on the roller coaster.
Oh.
We got third place that year. I think we tied actually for third place.
Wow.
So this year, I don't think you're going to like it. So we were kind of debating whether we wanted to be.
Do you get to vote on this or
Yes.
what? Oh, wow. Okay.
And I always suggest, because I'm the only guy that works at my workplace.
Right.
So I always wanted to do like a gender bend thing, Like,
Okay.
I'm Snow White and everybody else like plays the dwarves, I've always wanted to do like a
That'd be
role
funny.
reversal. No one's ever for it though.
No one likes it?
Nah. I think they got a problem with me in a dress.
What the fuck, man?
I know. Not very progressive, is it?
I would love to see that, by the way.
Me in a dress?
No, just you. Yeah, that. Well, I've seen that before, probably. Maybe that's Ro. I don't know.
I don't think I ever wore a dress.
I would love to see you as Snow White and your coworkers as the dwarves. That would be very funny.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I don't know how you would. I don't know how you would legitimately work with that costume on, though. Do you have to work with the costume on?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'd
there'd be
fine
no
with that.
way.
I wore that stupid Colonel Sanders thing for the whole day.
Yeah, but like if you were just in a dress,
Yeah.
you'd be all exposed. Like
I'll wear tights or something
okay,
underneath.
yeah, you'd have to wear like something.
Come on, man.
Some long tights going on. there.
Yeah.
Or
It'd be
just
fine.
go free ball it.
Oh, my God. No.
Scare all your patients away.
But what ended up being decided was, so we were kind of spitballing ideas. We were at a staff meeting where, at staff meetings, nothing's ever actually productive. So we were spitballing ideas, and I was like, I actually don't think I was the one who suggested, but someone was like, what if we go as like tombstones and we can write like dumb ways that we died, funny things.
Real original.
And then one of but one of my coworkers is like, that doesn't make any sense. And we're like, what do you mean? It's tombstones, like Halloween. And she's like, that's not even Halloween. And we're really confused. We're like, what are you fucking talking about? She's like, how is pizza Halloween at all?
Oh, my God.
So,
holy shit.
that cracked us up.
That's
so,
really funny.
All of us are going as tombstones.
Tombstone pizzas?
No.
Oh, okay.
As tombstones, but that one coworker is going to like dress up as a tombstone.
Really funny.
Pizza.
Like she misunderstood.
Yes.
She didn't get the memo.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
I'm glad you do. Mallory hates it, so
I think that's kind of like a kitschy like inside joke too.
Right.
Like if once you see the photo of it, you're like, okay,
that's where it's gonna come.
There's a misunderstanding
because we'll be like lined up alongside her. She'll be in the middle, being like, I didn't know. It's like we said tombstone, not tombstone.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
So she'll be like the tombstone pizza.
Exactly, and we'll be just tombstone.
That's cool. And that's easy to do, I feel like, too.
I agree, and that's why I was on board with it.
So
I was like, hell yeah. Wear all black and
cardboard cut out of a grave.
Yeah.
Or of a tombstone, tombstone.
I just got to find like a funny like line to put for
Here
how I
lies
died.
Mike. He's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work in the workplace.
Here lies Mike. No balls.
Again, wonderful for the workplace.
Mike Kroll layeth here. He got fucked to death.
Listen here, everybody that... No, not everybody that's listening. The future. This is for the future. When I die, Johnny is not in charge of putting any kind of tombstone together.
I'm going to write it up, too.
Nope. This is legally binding.
Mike was a person once. I ate his Pokemon cards.
You're not speaking at my funeral.
I get to say a few words.
You're not going
I remember Mike like it was just yesterday. Unzipping his pants and opening Pokemon cards till his heart's content.
I thought you were going to say unzipping pants like how we met.
Oh, yeah.
I met you by unzipping my pants.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that in the bathroom.
Yeah. I never did. I think about it at least twice a month.
Wow, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been a week for
has.
sure. I have some fun stories to tell you.
I'm excited.
I'm just going to like... I don't know which one to tell you
Tell
first.
me the worst one.
The worst?
First.
Okay, I'll go worst first. Okay. The worst first. I went and got my blood drawn today.
Oh, shit.
This morning, yeah. More blood
Who
work,
was the
baby.
artist?
Wait, what?
Did they do it like in a cartoon
Oh,
style?
I see what
or
you did
more
there.
Like
No, yeah. It was more Picasso.
Yeah.
It was really like
Ew.
whipped it up against the wall and like drew some like dude with like his hands on. Oh.
Dude, what if we could find an artist that would draw something like in our blood? Like we give a pint of blood to
I
them.
bet you they do that.
We give a pint of blood and they like draw like silly things. They could do like our fucking logo in our
In
blood.
our blood. That's kind of
Wouldn't that be dope?
In our blood.
In our blood.
I don't know what's going on with my computer. I'm using the old school computer today.
Oh yeah, the
and
Asus.
It's like I can't find the mouse on it. Do you see on the screen anywhere if the mouse is on there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Where?
It's right there. Well, you're moving it.
I'm not moving
it. It's right there.
You're lying.
Yeah, I'm lying.
You fucker.
I
bet you there are people that do that though, for real.
Yeah, I would like that. Would you do that?
It depends on how much blood it would take.
It'd be like a pint, probably.
I wonder how much. I got 3 vials drawn today.
I don't actually know how much a pint is. That might be a lot.
A pint is like the bag, I think, of like fluids that they give you. Like
so,
a
like
pint.
when you like give blood, don't you give like a pint usually?
Let's see, how much blood?
Can of blood.
How much blood do you lose on your period? Is the first thing that came up. I think we need to answer.
Hey,
that
I want to see that. Everybody who's listening, get your guess ready.
Oh, okay.
Let us know. What is it measured in, first of all?
You have to guess.
Don't say in gallons.
In teaspoons.
Oh, in teaspoons?
Yes.
Teaspoons. I've never witnessed a period before. And it depends.
You
can have a heavier or a light flow.
I'm sure everyone's different.
But on average, I'm sure it's saying in teaspoons. I'm thinking of like
because everyone get your guesses, get your teaspoons out of your kitchen drawers
to measure my baking soda for my cookies. So I'm thinking like how many.
And I know already, obviously.
Can't be a
so
lot.
I'm not gonna weigh in.
13.
You're very close.
Woo!
16 teaspoons of blood on average. 80 milliliters during the period.
80 milliliters.
Which average being
Sounds a
around
lot.
6. So most women will lose less than 16 teaspoons.
Okay. That's still like,
average being 6 to 8. Heavy menstrual bleeding is defined as losing 80 milliliters. So that's 16 teaspoons. Having periods that last longer than 7 days.
Oh, I didn't think about that either.
Both.
Huh.
But it's usually necessary to measure blood loss.
Imagine having a heavy flow.
Wow.
And a long period.
Can you bleed to death from your period? Let's see.
I don't think so. That has to be like some internal bleeding, hemorrhages going on and shit.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, man. Oh, what were we saying? How much blood do you give?
I actually completely forgot. But yeah, for the Red Cross or whatever.
How much blood do you donate? 10 pints. Wait, how much blood in a unit? Wow. 10 pints amount of blood in the body of an average adult. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, then no, it's not.
1 unit of whole blood is roughly the equivalent of 1 pint. So we have 10 pints in our body.
So we give 1/10 of our blood to them?
Blood.
Holy shit, that's a lot of blood.
Do you donate? Let me
Think
see.
about 1/10 of you. That's a lot.
Okay.
That's like to your knees.
Yeah, you donate 1 pint. You're right.
Oh my God.
And it's crazy. Your body can just like regenerate that. It's like, hang on, we just lost like 1/10 of our blood supply.
Holy shit.
Let me just kick this on overdrive.
That's a lot of blood.
That is.
I'm kind of stressed about
That's
this now.
up. And I gave 3 vials. I wonder how much blood's in 3 vials.
So I really interrupted your story. I apologize.
No,
for
this
that.
is good.
But like, would you do that if like an artist came up to you? They're known, and it's like, hey, like, give me a pint of your blood. I'll make you something cool. Post it on social. Shout me out.
Right.
Would you do it?
If they were just gonna like draw something in my blood,
Yeah.
and like, did I have to pay them?
I mean, yeah, you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, say
I'm like
it's like
commission,
$50.
I'm gonna like commission a piece from them.
Yeah, say it's usually like 100.
Oh, shit.
But they take it off. They're like, if you shout me out on your Instagram, on your podcast, whatever, we'll bump it down to 50.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I would do it. I don't know how that
like,
would sit.
It's like that kind of canvas size.
Okay, what is that, like 12 by something?
Well, this is about the size of my penis. Erect,
It's like 9 by 12 or whatever, right?
No, that's like 12 by fucking 18 probably.
That's a big dog canvas. Ro
Yeah.
drew that or painted or what? I don't know. Dude, I was looking at that the other day. There's always something new I find in that painting.
It's a good painting.
It belongs here in the studio for sure.
It definitely does. But yeah, $50. You'd have to give them a pint of blood, and they give you something.
Let me see.
Are you looking at blood art?
Yes.
Be careful.
Blood art.
That sounds like the
Blood artists.
That sounds like a an anime. You know what I mean?
wow.
Like
Yeah.
blood artist. Welcome to the world.
Welcome to Blood Art.
Welcome to Blood
That's going to
Art.
be my new one. TCG player. What is this? Blood artist.
Whoa. You're on.
Oh, that's a fucking magic card.
Yeah, I was going to
was
say
like-
TCG player is what I use to find my Pokemon
what is
cards.
this? I was like, this looks weird. Okay, this is weird. Here's some images of blood art.
Okay, let's
I don't know
pull
how.
it up.
Well, I don't think they're real. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's. Let's do blood. Let's do art.
Painting. Just do blood painting.
Oh, there we go. Blood painting.
Yeah,
with
real
blood.
blood. Blood painting with
real
blood.
blood.
It sounds like an info commercial with real blood. Get your blood painting today.
Holy shit. Okay, I don't think there's anything too impressive here.
Okay.
But we will find out. Donald Trump in blood painting. Holy shit, that's kind of funny.
It's kind of dark.
Dexter.
Ooh.
There's the Trump one. That's
I kind of like it because they're portraits, but like
this one is
in blood. It's kind of creepy as shit.
This one's the most believable.
Ugh.
Wow, look at that. That's really creepy.
That is really creepy. I would.
It's like a bunch of
this.
skulls and like church.
Artist paints nightmares
crosses.
with his own blood.
Okay, that's pretty creepy.
I would fucking love this in my house.
What?
Yes, I think I love.
You're insane. Look
I
at
love
this.
scary art. It's fucking cool, man.
Up, bro.
Look at that.
You're fucked over, bro.
That one's like. I don't like
That's
that one.
weird.
I don't like too much blood. I just want a little blood.
Yeah.
I'm a minimalist by heart.
Blood. But anyways, I gave some blood today.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just like on my way, and I actually passed your place of work because I was heading up to the old blood place.
You should have stopped. I was in such a shitty mood
Were
today.
you?
If you would have came in,
I should have strolled through and brought you something because I went and picked up.
Man.
We're having our deck torn up by a bunch of guys. We're getting a new Trex deck put in. Pretty fancy. And I stopped and got donuts from him. I should have stopped in and got you a donut. I just didn't know if you were working early or late.
Man, that would have turned my day around.
It was like 9 o'clock when I drove by.
Yeah, that was my first hour in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have definitely made it for
It's
you.
okay.
But I noticed, what was me?
Wow.
No phone.
No,
What's a man to do?
No phone, no donuts.
What's a man to do? I noticed I was driving by. Dude, there's a lot of stuff popping off over there in that area. There's a noodle. What was that? You practicing your camel call?
I went to say but my thing, it was like already deep in. I was like,
Noodles and Company.
Noodles and Company.
Mike's. Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
And
Panda Express.
What?
Albert's.
Jesus.
Sonic.
That's the one I had written
There's
down.
a bunch. Noodles and Company. I don't know
said
if you
that.
know. There is
Solid
a ton
place.
of stuff. Like, I remember working there, and there was literally a field
Yeah.
when you looked out to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's so much shit.
Dude,
Getting out of there sucks.
I will never drive up there unless I have to.
There's so much traffic now.
I love Tomato Bar.
Yes.
One of my faves. I've never been to Cousin Subs. I've never been to Little Tasty Cakes or whatever the fuck the place is called.
Little tasty
Little
cakes.
Tasty
Yeah.
Cakes.
Some little tasty
something,
cakes.
Something cake. Small
Some
cakes.
cakes that are small.
It's some small cakes, right?
Small cakes, yeah.
Okay. And then, there's some popping up little spots over there, huh?
It is, yes, it's very busy. And they're talking about like putting a mall over by 65.
Where? Where that new Cloverleaf's getting put in?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like an outlet mall. So it is a very hopping place.
That sucks.
If you, again, not sponsored, but if you are ever near Crown Point, Indiana, there is a small sandwich shop called Sandwich City. It is...
Where is that?
It's literally like a minute away from my work. It's real close to us. It's across the way from Culver's, but the next one over.
Okay.
If you know where I'm at.
Yep.
Anyhow, I am like a sandwich expert. I've eaten at many sandwich places. I have probably 7 sandwiches a week.
God damn.
Different places
Like
too.
subs or like hot sandwiches?
Yes.
Do you consider burgers sandwiches?
No.
Burgers are burgers.
Burgers are burgers.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But Sandwich City,
Okay.
best sandwich you'll ever eat.
Wow. What
Best
kind of sandwich are we
sandwich.
talking?
I have a Crown Point. That's what they're named after
okay.
like places.
That's cool.
Crown Point's like 6 different meats, 3 different cheeses.
Jesus.
I'm overdoing it. It's only like 3
I was
meats
gonna
and
say,
like
holy
cheese.
fuck. The sandwich is like 6 pounds. It's like, all right, sir.
No, but
Here's
it's
your fucking
they
sandwich.
just the ingredients they use is just like it's fresh and it's just such a good fucking sandwich. Like it's a really good sandwich. Sandwich City. Check it out in
There's
Crown
like
Point, Indiana.
Fucking 4 sandwich shops over there now. Like with Jersey Mike's going
Yeah.
in, Cousin Subs. There's
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, and then that place.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But Sandwich City is the best place.
I think we could cool it on the sandwiches, Crown
No
Point.
more
Just kind of like
sandwiches.
chill out. Maybe do something different. I don't know.
But yeah, they are throwing up a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we got off track. What is
That
up
was-
with your blood?
That was it.
You
I
just
wanted
wanted to say you got your blood drawn?
No, I just wanted to say all the stuff is popping up in Crown Point. I
Oh.
haven't driven that way in months.
Okay.
And there's so much new construction. I was like, holy shit, we're getting a Sonic?
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Where's the closest Sonic?
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I swear. I know
believe
exactly
you.
where it's at.
John's like, trust me,
Yeah.
I love Sonic. And
No, I don't. But yeah.
they always had the best toys. When we were a kid and they had commercials, they'd have like Mario stuff and like Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
And while McDonald's had like this bullshit like plastic bit.
Yeah.
And these things came in like cases and stuff.
Dude.
And I was pissed off that I couldn't go to a Sonic.
That was like how the Burger King used to be when they dropped all the cool Pokemon toys. You remember that shit?
Oh.
Wow. Wowee.
Did I ever tell you that I won their contest?
Yes, I think we talked about this on the show.
Let me talk about it
actually.
again.
Okay, tell me.
I won a contest.
Refresh my mind.
You won all of the toys because they released a bunch. So if you guys don't know, Burger King back in 1998, I don't actually know the year, but back in like the early 90s, early 2000s.
I was in kindergarten. It was in the 1999.
Okay. They released a bunch of different Pokemon toys. This is like the height of the popularity. The first movie was just coming out. Everything was great in the hood. And they had a bunch of different toys. I don't think it was all 150, but it was like a lot of different toys you could get.
Right.
And the bit was you wanted to collect like all these toys. And they ran a contest where you put your name in, and if you won, you got all the toys and a copy of Pokemon the first movie.
That is fucking ridiculous.
And I fucking won it, and that was God himself telling me that I was destined to be this.
The very best. The best that ever was.
Look at all those toys.
Are these them right here?
Yeah. Some of them, I'm sure there's more.
Holy shit. I'm starting to remember a lot of these
Because then
now.
when you got the toys,
Tangela.
too, you would get little, they weren't like real cards, but they were like cardboard cards.
Yes. Yeah. Like these.
Yes.
Yep.
It was, and they sold gold-plated.
That's right. You could buy them at the Burger King.
Yes.
What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
with your hamburger, you can just buy this shit. Like, they wouldn't leave it to, like, the card shops. They trusted, like, a fast food restaurant to do this shit?
Yep. I have all of
How
those
weird.
gold-plated cards.
You still have them?
I still have. They're on display right now, actually.
Wow.
As well as the Pokemon balls they came in.
Along with all these, or these ones over here.
Fun fact, the Pokemon toys used to come in this little plastic Pokeball.
Yeah, I remember those.
They discontinued those plastic Pokemon balls that came in with
Why?
the toys because a kid died.
Oh, he choked on it or some shit?
Yep. He put it over his mouth and suffocated.
Damn, dude.
I know. It was
That
a rough
is,
time.
That's, what do you call that?
Tough? It was a rough...
Oh, natural selection? Is that what it's called?
I think so. Dude, a kid died. What the fuck, man? What
Yeah,
the
if he put
fuck?
that
You
around his
sick
mouth, I mean, he
motherfucker.
probably wasn't
Here,
going to be
I
doing
don't want
great
this anymore.
in
You can
life
have that
anyways.
back.
Okay, so here's the balls you're talking about, the Pokemon balls. I think that's an OG one, right? Like that
What is that Pokemon?
Nidoqueen.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was the
Those are dope.
gold-plated ones.
Togepi
Yeah.
and Jigglypuff and Charizard.
Yeah.
Really cool. Really? Oh, and the watches. God dang. We
Dude.
can talk for hours about this shit.
I tell you, and they let that go for a while because that was
Oh,
a driving force
Hell
for
yeah,
people
dude.
going to fucking.
That was insane.
They had like little squirt things too. You could put them in the
Yep.
bathtub,
I remember those.
fill them up with water, and squirt yourself
That
with
was
them.
like, man.
Because you didn't have any friends you bathed with.
Everyone wanted to go to Burger King just to get a bunch of Pokemon toys and bullshit.
Imagine, I don't know if this happened, but imagine being like McDonald's and being offered that first. Like, hey, this is a new thing, Pokemon. Do you want to do the toys? Nah, we're cool.
You think they passed on it? I think Burger King was kind of like a big deal back in the 90s.
But if you're like a new company and you're trying to like get your product out there, wouldn't McDonald's be the go-to for you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Look up.
Didn't they have Michael Jackson as like their he's like no, Justin Timberlake.
Makes a lot of sense. But
Michael Jackson like did like something with the jingle, I thought, or like was in a commercial. Yeah.
McDonald's.
No, it's the Pepsi commercial I'm thinking of where his hair got burned.
Do me a favor. Look up and see
Mhm.
how many McDonald's are in the United States versus how many Burger Kings are in the United States.
Okay.
Because I'm sure McDonald's wins. I'm just curious by how much. Because I'd say Burger King is probably the second most populated restaurant.
Okay. How many McDonald's in the U.S. versus BK?
Can I take a guess first?
Let me see if I can.
I would say there's about 50 per state.
Let me see here.
So I'm going to say about 2,500 in the United States.
McDonald's has always been a larger company, but each firm has unquestionably influenced each other throughout the 6-decade rivalry.
Nice.
McDonald's is the highest market capitalized.
See, if I had my phone right now, I could look up how many McDonald's are in the
It
United
has
States.
36,000 franchises
36,000.
in nearly 120 countries.
Wow. Oh, well, how many are in the United States, Johnny?
Well, it's not saying. Employs 1.9 million people and serves more than 70 million meals every day. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of hamburgers.
That's insane.
Johnny, if you don't tell me how many McDonald's are in the United
say.
States, what did you type in the Google search bar?
You just want to know how many McDonald's are in the U.S.? How many McDonald's in the U.S.?
Thank you.
Okay. I put versus BK.
Our tech guy, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here we go. In the United States, in 2019, there was 13,837.
Wow.
It's a lot. There was
13,000?
14,000 in 2016.
Wow.
Oh, wait, hang on. There's 5 more rows.
So then put in how many Burger Kings are in the United States.
Okay. Oh, it shows. Okay, so yeah, there's. What is going on?
What is wrong?
Oh my God.
This day is cursed.
Right? Okay, so yeah, there's roughly 13,600 to this day.
Okay.
McDonald's.
Okay.
Number of McDonald's restaurants. Let's see how
None
many.
in Lowell right now, baby.
There's one in Lowell, just opened.
Oh, it opened?
Opened last week.
Oh, shit.
Brand new.
Nice. I should have went there. Tasty Top is better.
Fuck McDonald's.
Go
How
to
many
Tasty Top.
Burger Kings are there?
5.
There's approximately 6. There are 7,257 Burger Kings.
It's almost half.
Yeah.
That's crazy because, like, where we live in Northwest Indiana, I would say every McDonald's, there is a Burger King
Yes.
within a way.
I'd say like every rest stop where there's like a Burger King, there's a McDonald's or vice versa.
Right.
For sure.
I wonder where...
You guys, you remember Hardee's?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. That used to be across the street from Burger King.
Yep. Man.
Back in the Dizzy.
That's crazy.
Back in the Dizzy.
It's weird thinking about your hometown and, like, way back in the day and, like, compared to now, all the different stuff that's popped up.
Oh, man, it's wild.
Remember, like, where Walgreens was? Literally everything until you got to George's was a field.
Yeah.
There were no houses back there. It was literally just a fucking field.
Yeah, it was crazy when Ro came in last. He's like, I don't remember any of this shit here. Like, it's like a new Family Express.
Yeah.
All this stupid shit put in.
Oh, man. Family Video, R.I.P.
Oh, God. The
Family
realest.
Video, like, dead?
No.
Like, is there any more family?
There's one. I rolled by one somewhere in Indiana. I forget where it was, but it's still around.
I would love to go there.
Somewhere in Indiana or Illinois. I forget.
It's almost like a museum at this point.
Yeah.
Museum.
Yeah, dude. Museum. Thank you. Someone said it on a podcast like that not long ago when I was listening to it. I was like,
Shut the fuck
not
up.
the only one, bitch. A
A
museum.
Speaking of podcasts, on our last podcast, we made a deal with each other.
Yeah.
And that deal was that I would watch your comedian guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had to watch Shane Gillis.
Yes, if you watched Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Mm-hmm. So I did. I went on my end of the bargain. And when I got home, actually, I was eating some Oreos, and I was like, I guess I'll fucking put this guy up and
bitch.
just get my shit
Was that
out of
that
the
night?
way. Yeah, that was that
Oh,
night.
wow. Oh, yeah,
I
that's
sent
right.
you a Snapchat.
Did I watch that?
You did
shit that night?
Yeah, because I think you, like, inspired it because I was like, God damn it, he's watching it.
I was like, I'll give it a shot.
So I watched him. What's his first name?
Shane Gillis.
I'm just going to say Shane. So I was watching him. He had a stand-up in Austin.
He did a show in Austin.
He did a show in
A
Austin.
stand-up comedy show.
And that was the bit in YouTube that was, like, the most. I thought he was on Netflix.
No,
I was looking up
no,
Netflix,
no.
and I was like, Johnny fucking lied to me.
No, he's only he just released that too. Like,
Okay.
2 weeks ago, and he already hit 1 million views.
Yes.
In like 2 weeks.
He was at 1.1 when I watched it. So, so I had a lot of thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So for listeners, it might not be too obvious, but I do lean slightly left. I know it's not too obvious, but so I can his material is very like
He's a bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost
Big
like
time.
it's one of those comedians where you want to laugh, but you're like, can I? Should I
Dude,
laugh?
you definitely can.
I laughed. Like
Good.
Because
It's
his
all in
comedy,
fun.
yeah, it's his comedy's funny. But it's like if I were there and I'm like within this crowd, I think it is like it's almost awkward.
Yeah, I could understand it, but that's his crowd too. They
Yeah.
like know him now. Like he's cultivated a crowd.
When I watched it, his crowd too, like some of the things he said, they were like,
oh yeah, he said some wild shit too.
Yeah.
When he was talking about Trump, and he's
Yes.
like how he thought he'd be like the funniest president to get
yes.
shot.
So that was the funniest bit. I was laughing out loud.
Holy
I got through the first couple of bits. He was talking about his dad and stuff, and I was a little bored. To
Fox
be completely
News dad.
honest, yeah, I was a
Yeah.
little bored. I was
Okay.
like, this is kind of standard, like
Yeah.
white guy.
It was probably
comedy.
special to me because like I listened to his podcast all the time, and I like
Yeah.
watched him like get like the job on SNL, then like not get the job on SNL, and then like go through all that shit and like have a really good sketch show on YouTube, and then get this special and stuff. So.
And I think that's what turned me off to him.
Yeah,
because you told me that, and I was like, well, why didn't he? And then I looked all into that, and I was like, okay, he's kind of seems like an asshole.
It's because he said neuters instead of noodles. That's literally what happened. Well, he was doing it in an Asian accent.
He said it was literally because after all this bit, I watched the Joe Rogan podcast,
which
with him on it.
Man, that is just like that. You completely blew me away. You're turning into a fucking bro over here. You're watching Rogies, watching Shane Gillis. What are you like alt-right now or what? You gonna start saying that you don't need to be vaccinated?
Hey, you like
now,
this tattoo of the American flag?
You start shooting.
You know what about the election?
You're like, you ever do DMT or shoot any elk? That's like the big meme. With
I got like 5 9mm handguns now.
But yeah, that's cool. Did you ever try DMT? That's like the big Joe Rogan meme.
But I looked up all this stuff like before. I just wanted to know about him before I got into it.
Yeah, I get it.
And like I said, I could understand how people would be a little like hesitant on him and how some of his comedy is not for everyone.
Definitely
get that.
not. That's like, especially if you're gonna go to a live show.
Yes.
Watch some of the guys' stuff or whoever's like the comic for the night, because you don't want to be put in that situation.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not their fault.
Right.
That you come to their show and get offended. Like, you should have done some research.
Well, yeah, you can say the lot for, like, the opposite way. Like, if someone goes to a fucking Trevor Noah show and they are super Republican, they are going to hate that fucking show.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was watching it. I gave it the old college try. And I tell you what, by the middle of it, he had me. He was funny.
He's got something. I don't know if it's his charisma or what.
I think what got it for me is he seems just like a very average man with an average man opinion. And he makes that funny. Like, that is him. He sells that persona. That is, like, I feel like he doesn't have a persona. I feel like that's just, like, how he is.
Yeah. He seems like a lot of the people that I kind of grew up with a little bit. I don't know. There's a few things that I'm like, okay, that definitely reminds me of a couple of guys that I knew, or, like our humor a little bit.
His funniest bit was the President Trump stuff.
Hilarious, man.
Because he said, like, man, the bad thing about President Trump is, like, I just started getting his, like, impersonation. Like, I was right there, and then he's like, I lost the election. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, dude. He's like, believe whatever politics you believe in, he's like, you can't deny that he was funny. Yeah. Like, the shit that he was saying, and then, like, the hurricane, like, rolled in, he's like, we could nuke the hurricane. I'll throw a nuke at it. Yeah. We're going to nuke Hurricane Elizabeth, or whatever the fuck it was. And he's like, this guy really said this shit online, or, like, on TV.
And then he said, which was the funniest bit, because the audience too, like, again, the audience like kind of recoiled from what he was saying. He's like, President Trump would be the funniest president to be assassinated. Yeah, and he said he'd be there and be like, my opponent's gay, you're gay. And be like, someone comes up and he's like, hey, sit down, and he shoots him. Yeah. And he's like, I didn't make a funny noise, like,
Yeah, dude, his Trump is great.
It is. It's really good. And then he went into I thought this was a great point, and I want to talk to you about this point. I think I wanted to talk about it to you a while ago. He got into the subject of, like, kids playing sports.
Right.
And, like, them wearing inappropriate shit.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that bit.
How the fuck... Away from that for a second. How the fuck can you tell kids in school to wear these appropriate things? Like, you can't wear shorts that aren't like fingertip.
Right.
But then you have them go play sports and they're literally wearing nothing. Like it's dumb. Yeah. It's fucking dumb.
Was he talking about, like, girls volleyball?
Yeah.
Or, like, because he worked with, like, Special Olympics, right?
Right.
For volleyball?
Because he said, why are the girls...
No, basketball, that's right.
Yes, Special Olympics, basketball.
But he was talking about girls volleyball.
Yeah, because he's like, why are they wearing these, like, shorts that go into their butt?
Right.
And the person was
the girl was like...
It's like, those are necessary.
Yeah.
They're for speed. Yeah. And he's like, no, I looked up the Special Olympic version of it, and they do not have those shorts.
Yes. Dude, the Special Olympics bits were hilarious. Very funny.
That's crazy. He coached for it, too. Yeah. That's wild to me.
He was like...
he's like an all-over guy. Like, he's done a bunch of different shit.
He played, like, college football and shit, and then he, like, tried to go to, like, I forget, some military academy, and, like, dropped out of boot camp because he was like, fuck this. Like, he said he, like, cried through boot camp and dropped out.
Yeah.
So funny, man.
But he did say something, too, which was interesting, where... Because we're in, like, a cancer culture kind of movement right now.
Yeah.
And he said, like, it's not enough that people expose, like, these shows that I were on and things that I did were offensive, and I'm not going to deny it wasn't. Yep. He said that. He's like, but it wasn't, like, it's not enough for a person unless you get fired.
Yeah.
Like, once you get fired, they forget about you. They don't care about you. It's over. Like, they won. And he's like, but here I am on Joe Rogan Podcast.
Yeah, exactly. He's still doing his thing. Like, I don't know. He's just, people just want to, like, I follow a lot of the New York comics, and there's like.
Say the New York Mets for a second?
New York comics.
Like, what the fuck?
A lot of the New York Mets. Yeah. I'm a baseball guy now. But there's like literally these people in like the comedy community that's all they do is like, they're like journalists or bloggers, and that's all they try to do is like pull up old tweets, old stuff, old like podcasts of these people who are like becoming successful and try to like get them canceled.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm sure in 50 years from now, if people listen to this podcast, we'd be saying things that would be considered heinous.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe that word itself, heinous, is now something you can't say.
Some wild shit. Yeah.
But so I watched him. I gave him a try. I will say it's not a comic that I would seek out based off of just like a trailer.
Right.
But
no, I get it.
Since I did watch him, I did research. I listened to the fucking Joe Rogan podcast.
What'd you think of that?
The Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah.
I thought Joe in that podcast was not a good host.
No, that was a weird podcast. Because I listened to a lot of it.
He was not doing, like, he was not like this, you know? He was not matching energy. He wasn't going back and forth. He was just like.
Yeah, it was. Did you watch it on YouTube?
That's crazy.
Did you see the outfit that Shane wore?
No. I wasn't
watch
paying
it on YouTube?
attention. Yeah, I watched it on YouTube.
I
was listening to his words.
Okay, it was like
wasn't basing him off his appearance,
It was
Johnny.
like a big talking point for like the first 10 minutes. He's like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" He literally, like, it was a gag. He went to like Walmart and picked out like some stupid ass looking polo shirt, and it was like blue and like it was just a Walmart shirt. Oh. And then the next day, Walmart, like, you couldn't find him online because he went on it and like made fun of it. Everyone was buying these stupid polo like shirts and
That's
shit.
funny.
It was really funny.
I didn't watch like the full bit. I went. They had like a clip on YouTube where it's like he talks about him getting kicked off.
Oh,
SNL.
so you watched his like the clips on YouTube. Yeah, that's a good way to watch it. But yeah, it was funny. He like I said, I listen to his podcast a lot. So he references Rogan like as Saint Rogies. Like he calls him Saint Rogies. He's like, I'm just waiting for Saint Rogies to have me on the show so all this cancel culture shit will stop. Like that's literally what he said on the show. He's like, yeah, like he said on the Rogan podcast, he's like, I got canceled, whatever, from SNL. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Like, I'll just go on the Joe Rogan podcast and like talk about it. And then he's like, and then I didn't get on the Joe Rogan podcast for like 2 years. And he's like, wait, what?
And that's what got me. Like, he didn't laugh. Like, he's like, I thought it was funny. And Joe was like, wait, what? I was like, dude, fucking pay attention.
He didn't understand. Like, he was like making a joke about it.
Yeah.
And Shane on the podcast that I listened to of just Shane and his other co-hosts like talked about it, and he's like, dude, I went into he called it crab swirls, where it's that meme of Mr. Krabs and everything's like swirling. He's like, I went full crab swirls, almost had a panic attack after that bomb. I was like, holy shit. Really funny. He's like, I went full fucking crab swirls, bro.
So I appreciate the suggestion, and I do think like if he released a special, I will watch it. And like I said, I wouldn't usually seek it out, but I do see like the humor in it.
There's some. He's very funny.
I showed Mallory.
What'd she think? Not a fan.
I showed her 2 bits because I thought there were 2 bits that were really funny. The one about Trump, which she did get a cackle out. And then the other one, he was talking about how he was coaching for the Special Olympics. Yeah. And there was a hug line.
Oh, he jumped into
the hug line.
He's like, I'm going to fucking jump in that line.
And I thought that was funny. She didn't find that funny.
That was very funny.
She did find the Trump stuff funny.
Funny, man.
Because he says something super crazy before that.
I don't remember.
He's like, if you think about it, there's a funniest everything.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And he said, there's probably the funniest school shooting.
Right.
And I was like, how's Mal gonna do? But then immediately after, he's like, think about it, like the horse girl's there, and she's like,
oh, dude, I forgot
and that
about
cracked her up. I was like, yeah, he got you,
dude. I've got some other recommendations for you on YouTube. They're not as out there as his, but they're just really, really. There's a lot of great YouTube stand-up specials.
Sure.
Like people are going, like, you know, obviously Netflix is like a huge route for comedy and shit, but people are going and just like self-producing and throwing all their stuff on YouTube and getting really successful from it. So
that's the best way to go.
Yeah,
because it's like casting your lot out with people who are casting like a big net.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll get like caught in that net of their media
Their content?
Media consumption.
Right.
I got there.
There we go.
And we might have someone right now that just like randomly
Yeah, man.
pressed on this, and it's like, well,
That's like they
I'm
hope
already 30 minutes
Yeah.
in, so I might as well finish the podcast.
they like hope that they're fans too. Like as soon as he dropped that special, I like shared it with a bunch of my friends, you too. And then like he's got a sketch show on YouTube called Gillian Keeves. Hilarious. Have you seen any of that?
Yeah, I watched the bit with he's a fireman.
Is it a fireman or a cop?
Fireman.
Okay, what happens in it? I don't think I've seen
So
it. It's on his Gillian Keeves YouTube?
I think so.
Okay.
He's a fireman, and this newscaster comes on. He's like, "Here we are with the fireman that saved 5 kids from a burning building." He's
Yeah.
like, how are you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like, it was a crazy thing. I went in there. Hold on, we're getting word that you're a Trump supporter." He's like,
Oh, yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?"
Yeah.
He's like, "We have live footage of you saying you love Trump." He's like, "But I just saved those kids." He's like, "This man assumes he started the fire." And it ends up with him like getting fired by his.
That's hilarious. Oh, I
police
think I did
chief.
see that one. That's an old one, dude. He's got some new ones that are fucking hilarious. I'll show you one later after the show. But it is, if you haven't watched Shane Gillis, if you're into comedy, Shane Gillis on YouTube, and then Gillian Keeves sketch show. Very funny sketches, man.
I think he will challenge a lot of people's like sense of funny.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of comics that say, you know, there's certain things you can't joke about, but there's also comics that say everything can be joked about.
Yeah, man.
And I believe that.
I
I
like
think
that too,
everything
yeah.
can be joked as long as it's done correctly.
They're like towing the line, and it's like every once in a while you're going to step out of line,
Mhm.
and it's like you got to figure out where that line's at.
Right.
So
That's got to be hard for comics that do that, that
Mhm.
don't just do play it safe or stuff, that
Right.
do like toe that line to where like they have to like in real time gauge their audience and then choose
Yeah.
which ones to go forward
you,
with
You don't want to lose the crowd.
or just
too.
to like pull it back a little bit, you know?
Yeah, man. I want to go see some live comedy. God dang it. Sucks. I don't know how I feel about going into big gatherings, though.
No.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
drink a few beers and you won't even remember it.
I don't know, man. Not yet. Not yet, at least. I don't know. We'll see.
So how was your end?
Dude,
of the
Fire
bargain?
Force fucking rips, man. First off, okay, so Mike watched Shane Gillis. In return, I watched a anime show that he suggested.
Yes.
And it's a show called Fire Force on Hulu.
Mhm.
It's about a young lad who has like these fire powers, and it's in Tokyo.
Yeah.
For some reason, they're called infernals. It's where people are turning into these fire demons suddenly.
Yeah.
And there's these fire forces that are basically like they're literally fire warriors that go out and kill these infernals.
Yes.
There are firefighters in this too that put out the fires.
Yep.
And then there's fire forces that just kill the infernals.
Right.
Anyways, we follow this kid named Shinra, and he has like a weird history with some infernals. I won't spoil it because it's really good. I want people to watch it.
Wow.
But he can shoot fire out his feet. He's a third generation pyrokinetic,
Yes.
which is
Wow.
like the strongest, except for one guy who's like a wild card that I just got to.
Oh, did you get to him?
Ben something?
Is
Benry?
Does he got like the eyes, the weird eyes?
Not the star eyes, but the weird off, like each symbol in his eyes are different.
Yeah.
That dude rips.
He's great. He's
Fucking
wonderful.
rips, man. But anyways, this kid gets like, he wants to be like help the world because like his mom died from an infernal, like people just turn in, like they combust.
Yeah.
Basically.
Which is crazy to think like you live in a world where it's just like, well, I guess we do live in a world where people can just like die in front of you,
Yeah.
but like combust in front of you, that's a bit different.
they literally just start on fire and turn into a demon
Yeah.
most of the time. And they're like, "Ah," and there's
That was
like,
perfect, man.
right? Yeah. And some people kill them with like, a lot of people have like super like powers, like fire powers, like different types of fire powers. Other people are like more so like gear oriented
Yes.
or oriented gear and like
They
armor.
use like stuff to combat them. Mhm.
Yeah, like his
Weapons.
like
that
the
is.
leader of the 8th, which is the fire force that Shinra's on. He's like a badass captain that uses like all these weapons and like badass gear and shit like that.
Right.
Insane. And his lieutenant is like a weapons fucking guru. And every one of these guys have like, or people have like a different way they like can manipulate fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like the weapons guy, he can shoot you with bullets and not kill you because he can like lessen the blow in the black powder.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
it doesn't pierce your skin. It just hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. And then one of the girls, she's like the princess captain or whatever. Dude, there's so many characters on it. There's this princess captain bitch that can like turn the air around you like she can like make the oxygen levels go down, so like you start to your body just collapses, and I forget what it's called. But like you get cold and sweaty and clammy, and like your body can't move pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you don't get any oxygen in your system. I was like, God damn.
Isn't that wild?
Insane.
I like it how the powers, like, it uses a bit of science, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's kind of like, you know, this could happen if you're able to do this. Like,
Right.
It's not just like all fire, like throwing fire. It's like they use it creatively too.
Yeah, and some people can't summon it. Like the third generation can summon it, the second generation can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But they
there's
can
all-
manipulate it,
Right.
but they can't summon it.
Exactly. Right. So there's all sorts of wild stuff. There's like a bunch of freaking hot Japanese women
Hell
in it,
yeah.
which is nice too.
I thought you'd like that.
One of these girls, it's like always something always happens, and like her boobs always end up in someone's face, or her ass is in someone's face, or like she slips and like one of the guy's hands go down her pants, and you're like, what the what is this? Who wrote this character like this? It's so confusing, but it's cool, I guess. You know, it's nice.
This, I would say, is the first anime that I suggested to you that's really like a cookie cutter of an anime. Everything else I've suggested, like One Punch Man, Castlevania, stuff like that, has been different. It's like off-hinder of anime.
Mhm.
It's still anime, but it like focuses on one point.
Right.
This is like the common vanilla like shonen that is out there.
I like it.
And if like I knew if I could find like the right shonen to show you, then you could branch off of that because you're then familiar with the formula.
Right.
Because the formula doesn't really change.
Yeah, I get it. And it's cool because like I think I told you the show, it kind of reminds me of like a Ghostbusters kind of theme because it's like a group of people and they all get in like this giant fucking like, it's called the Matchbox, which is like their car.
Yeah.
And it holds them and it looks like this giant beefed up tank, and they like go out and fight infernals and do all this shit, but it gets deep. Like it's like there's like conspiracies going on, like people are like might be creating these infernals somehow, and it's
maybe
like pretty cool actually.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
I thought I was worried too because like One Punch Man doesn't really rely on plot.
No,
right?
It's just beat 'em up funny.
Yeah, this has more of like a typical plot for an anime. So I was like, if the plot, like, if you like the plot, or if at least you can tolerate it, you'll get to like the cool bits. Like
I was
the
into
fights
it.
And stuff.
I was into it by like episode 2.
I'm glad. I'm really glad that you like it, and it only gets better in my opinion.
I believe that. And like Arthur, like there's a guy that just calls himself like King Arthur.
Yeah, that reminds me of you.
It's like, what the fuck?
That's totally
He's
you.
got a blade. He can use like a plasma blade. That was kind of cool. But he's just dumb as fuck. Like he's like, whenever he talks, he just says stupid shit. Oh my
the guy
God.
you just met with the eyes, like he is
Ben Ree or something?
Yeah, wait until you get him to see him fight.
Yeah, he just fought Obi,
Who's that?
the captain of the 8th.
Oh, okay. No, like wait until he gets into like a real fight.
Oh, I see.
Like,
Okay.
because that was just like what is it?
Like
That
a
wasn't
skirmish?
like yeah, it wasn't real.
Dude, the theme song, I'm going to play it for
Wait,
the outro
Are
of
you
this.
talking about the guy with the eye patch?
No.
No, you're talking about the guy that's like doesn't give a shit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
they like
the man.
every time like one of the people's turned infernal, they like fuck up the town to
Yeah.
like send them off
Yeah.
it with like a party.
Yeah.
And then they're like drinking that night and like
All right, yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
I know where you're at.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
You're getting towards the end of season 1. Actually, you
How
are
many
speed
seasons?
through in it. It's only got 2 right now.
Ah.
Season 2, I think, is better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
It
I'm
gets-
into it.
Gets a bit more into backstory and the powers evolve.
Oh yeah.
so it's a bit cooler.
His like brother is like part of this weird group now.
Oh, you got that
yeah,
far.
show is like
Yeah.
in the evangelist. Dude, there's some wild shit going on.
It's crazy.
Some fucking wild shit. But yeah, the theme song, probably my favorite theme song out of any anime.
Wow.
I'll play it at the end of this episode.
Even better than
It's way
One
better
Punch?
than One Punch.
Wow.
Dude,
Hot dog.
I looked up who played it. It's called Mr. Green Apple. And I looked at like a live show that he did.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like I love the song and stuff, but they totally like lip sang and like you ever see the
Oh.
SNL thing where like I forget her name, Ashley Simpson, where they like have her vocals like lip sunk and like the
Oh.
band still kind of plays.
Yeah.
It's like they were playing at this giant arena somewhere in Japan, Mr. Green Apple.
Sure.
I'm like, dude, this sounds exactly like the recording. There's no way he's singing that live.
That sucks.
But still, it rips. The song is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Really good guitar parts. The singer's good. I was like, hell yeah.
Well, man, I'm glad you liked
Yeah,
it.
it was a great rec.
I'm happy about
for
that.
sure. I'm like happy to have, because I watch at least 1 or 2 episodes every night.
Okay.
So it's something to look forward to. I'm like, yeah.
I definitely know what I want to suggest next to you. There's only one season of this. It's very popular right now.
Okay.
So I feel like for you, that's going to be something that's like, it's something you can keep, like everybody's on the same page right now.
It's Sailor Moon.
It's not Sailor Moon. It's called like jujitsu. I can't remember.
Something with jujitsu in it?
No. I'll show you a trailer later.
Okay.
But the other one I want you to watch later down the road is Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Which people have suggested to you as well.
Everyone has been suggesting that to me.
That one's very good. The animation's really good. The plot's very good. But I think it's a little bit slower than most other shows that you've watched.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I feel like that's something you'd want to watch, like, probably in the winter.
Yeah, that's kind of how Yasuke was. I don't know if you ever watched that.
I never watched it.
It's on Netflix. It's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Never watched it.
Pretty awesome animation. What?
Speaking of anime, I can't believe I forgot.
Shit.
Star Wars Visions came out.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
And it was great.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
All of it?
All of it.
Holy shit.
Well, there's 9 episodes, and each one's only like 14 to 20 minutes long.
No shit.
Because they're all different. They're made by different studios. Like, every single one is different. If you ever watch Love, Sex, and Robots on Netflix, you know what I'm talking about.
I remember. It's like different, completely creative. It's like, I don't know, it's all over.
It is sick as hell.
Is it cool?
Like, obviously, some episodes are much better than the others. The first episode slaps.
Does it have like historical figures or like people from the Star Wars universe in it that we would know?
No.
Okay, so
like
it's all
everything's non-canon.
Okay.
But I mean, it like has stormtroopers and shit and Sith and whatnot, but like not like Darth Vader or like Luke or people.
Yeah.
Dude, the first one slaps. It's amazing.
I'm going to watch them. After I finish the first season of Fire Force, of course.
Of course.
If
you're a fan of Star Wars and you like anime, it's
cool.
a wet dream. I tell you
God.
what. It's a wet dream.
Is it better than Clone Wars?
No.
No? Wow.
Because it's not. I think a big part of it is like, imagine someone comes to you and it's like, you have 14 minutes to make a really good thing.
Okay, that's tough.
It's hard to develop characters.
Yeah.
You're not continuing with it.
Right.
You can't have like that banter that a lot of like the Clone Wars has.
Inside kind of stuff. And it's like, like you said, it's like a 20-minute short. It's like, okay,
right.
You got to get in and get out.
Yeah. Oh, the first one, though.
It was good?
So good.
I need to watch it, man. I need to watch this shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fucking
I interrupted you.
No, I was just sitting. That was pretty much it, man. It's an awesome show. The theme song rips. It's got some really cool fighting scenes in it. Like, I don't know. It's really cool.
The animation's really good in that,
yes.
I think. It's some of the best action animation I've watched.
It's pretty awesome.
Do you like when he fucked up that guy that was like ground pounding that girl?
Oh, yeah. He was about ready to like kill Tamaki.
Yeah.
She's like that. She's the girl that everyone like, she like falls in everyone's face with her boobs out and stuff.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty cool. He like fucking smacks his face down into the ground with his fire
feet
or whatever the hell.
His fire feet.
Pretty cool. That was a cool scene.
I like the guy too that like smokes.
Cool.
You know the guy who like smoke? He has
the
like
Joker.
The Joker.
Joker. Yeah, he's a bad guy. He's a bad boy.
Is he? I don't know.
Oh, that's true actually. And then the power plant Hajima or whatever, Hajima power plant or whatever.
Yes.
Or Hijima.
Yeah, you're right.
Something like that. It's cool, man. I dig it. If you like anime, check it out. I've got one more little tidbit here. I'm trying to keep these episodes. Our last episode was an hour 40.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
That's what the people want.
I don't know about that. I was trying to
call us in and tell us you want a 5-hour podcast.
Trying to keep it below an hour and a half. Last thing I'll say, the Nug Contest is definitely going to happen. I've been trying to... No, this is like the second to last thing I'll say.
Okay.
Nug Contest is going to happen. I've been recruiting. I've got my brother-in-law, Mitch, on board.
Hell
100%.
Yeah.
He just texted me, actually.
He's like, am I coming over tonight to eat nuggies?
How many nuggets do we need? Yeah, he's on board. I can, obviously you. I'm sure Cole will be down. I don't know if Casey or Mel want to do it.
Mallory can't.
I can't do it either.
I know you can't. Mallory should come and just be like a host.
That's what I was going to invite them just to like hang out in the studio and like fuck around.
Sure.
That's what I'd
I mean, it's not going to be a long session. It's literally like us eating.
Maybe at most.
Half hour to eat 50 nugs?
Yeah, maybe.
You're nuts. I'll get
maybe
it done
15
in 10
minutes. Okay.
10.
We're going to make a thing out of it, dude. I'm going to buy a cool prize. I'm going to see if I can get like a crown or a belt.
Wow.
We'll do it annually. We'll make it like, like Nug Fest 2021.
Do we got to dip it in sauce or is
you
it
can
just
do whatever you want, dude.
You can just raw dog it in.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's going to happen. Just be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
It's going to be it's only going to be on YouTube though.
Only on YouTube.
YouTube exclusive.
Okay.
Today I was working. Last little story of the night.
Okay.
And then we'll send you off on your way. We'll do a voicemail or two and fucking kick you off the cliff here. I was working downtown today on the south side, Hyde Park, and I service a hotel that's around there. And I go and do my thing, and the maintenance guy's got to take me up and like unlock the shit for me.
Okay.
So I can get into like the mechanical room.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sorry. Anywho.
That was a weird part
yeah.
to take a swig of.
I needed a little something to wet my whistle. But I was riding the elevator up. It's only like 8 floors or 9 floors. And I'm like, hey, how's things been going?
It's a lot of floors, actually.
For a hotel?
Yeah.
Downtown or like on the south side?
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm thinking like Lowell hotels that are like a floor.
This is like a boutique hotel too. It's nice.
Mm.
Ooh, it is. The restaurant in there is fucking dope. Anyways, I'm like, how's things been? I'm trying to make small talk. And he's like, dude, Secret Service is all over the top floor. I'm like, what did you just say? He's like, yeah, man, Secret Service is all over the 9th floor. Like, they've got it completely locked down. And then he, like, said something else, and I was like, because we have masks on. I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you just say after that? And he's like, Obama's on the 9th floor, man. I was like, shut the fuck up, dude. I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, the Secret Service has the entire 9th floor locked down, and Obama's up there. And I was like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
He's like, I was hanging out with him all afternoon.
Oh, my God.
He's like, I tried not to act starstruck, but, man, he's like, he is probably the coolest guy. Like, he's like he's like a bro,
Wow.
And he's like, so I would take him up and down, like, in the elevator, like, and we would just talk. Like, I would try not to fucking, like, fangirl out on him. He's such a cool dude. Like, he's just someone you could go get a beer with.
Wow.
He's like Bro Obama or whatever. So he's like broing out. And anyway, so like he tells me all this shit, and I'm like, holy shit, that's really cool. Like, I was like, maybe I'll see Obama here. Like, maybe I'll catch him on the elevator on my way down.
Wow.
Because I have to walk through the 9th floor to get up on like the steps. There's this another staircase that goes up to the top penthouse where I go up into.
Okay.
So I have to go through the 9th floor, and like he takes me through it. No one's out and about in like the hallways.
Just bullshitting you the whole time?
No, dude. He wasn't. I know he wasn't.
Okay.
So I'm like looking around. I'm like, man, there's no one on the 9th floor here. I was like, man, I was like, the whole time I was there servicing, I was like, I wonder if I run into Obama. Like, what would I say to Obama, dude? How cool would that be? I was like, you think he'd take a picture with me? I was like, how funny would that be to just post on our Cyber Shindig, like, Instagram story?
I'm sure he would have taken a photo with you.
It would have been crazy. But he tells me all that. He's like, yeah, man, I got to talk with him. I got to hang out with him for like a half hour. Like, all the Secret Service is up here. They're like staying here on the 9th floor while he's in town. And he's like hanging out with him for a little bit, but he's staying at his house or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I couldn't tell anybody in the staff until he got here because they don't want anybody knowing where he's going to be.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Plus, everybody wants to work that day.
Yeah.
Like, no one usually wants to come into work, and then that day,
no,
everybody
Obama's
wants to work
here.
that shit.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking, if I don't care what your politics are or what the fuck, whatever you got to say about the guy, but he was probably one of the smoothest guys to ever be in that White House.
He was cool as fuck,
He's
man.
the smoothest dude. Him
Hell
and like
yeah.
JFK, just like two smooth talking, fucking sleek, like handsome fellas.
Yeah.
I sent like a Snapchat to some people. I was like, yeah, Obama's like on the floor below me. And my cousin like responded. She's like, tell him that every time I work out, I think of his wife's arms. Like all this shit like Michelle's, because that's like a big thing.
What the
Michelle's arms are like super like
That's so fucked up.
in shape. But anyways, I thought it was like insane. I was like, holy shit, that is so crazy. So I walked down. I don't see him on the 9th floor. I'm like kind of bummed out. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, I wanted to meet like this would have been. I was like, this could be it, man. Like I could fucking meet like a famous guy, like how cool would meet one of the presidents.
Yeah,
and like the first African American president at that. But I don't see him, whatever. So I like get in my van. I like go to drive off, and I like take the first right, and there's like a shitload of people on the street. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh my God!
And I'm stopped at a stoplight, and there's like an alley, and there's like 3 Sprinter vans, like big black Mercedes Sprinter vans.
Sure. And
2 Cadillac Escalades, one on each end, and they're like stopped up there. There's like security all over.
Damn.
People are outside of like coming out of their work, like just taking photos. I don't even see the guy. Like he's not even there. Like and I look and they're parked. Guess where they're parked out in front of?
Your van?
No.
Oh.
They're parked outside of like an establishment.
Hooters?
Close with the food.
B-dubs.
Parked, no, a Chipotle, dude.
A Chipotle?
They were fucking at it. Obama was at the fucking Chipotle, dude. He was stopping traffic. Everyone was like sitting there looking, trying to get photos. They had a Chipotle shut down on the south side of Chicago.
Wow.
I was like, what in the fuck? Chipotle? And I was like, okay, whatever. And I was sitting at the stoplight. I was like, oh, maybe he'll come out and I'll get to I might get to see the guy. Like, that'd be cool. Like, I didn't get to meet him at the hotel, but
Just to see him, yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, you should just camped out at that hotel for a bit.
I was like, man, how cool is that? Like, but I no dice, man. I didn't see him all day.
Man.
I was this close. Me and Obama were like cat and mouse in it, dude, the whole day. Like, I could have hung out with fucking
on purpose.
Barack.
Yeah.
The man.
Dude, that's crazy. It's absolutely wild you were that close.
Nuts.
What would you have said if you got onto like the elevator?
I have no idea.
And there he is, just like on his phone, just like hanging out and waiting to get to the first floor.
I don't know. I would have been like, dude, if I had an opportunity to say, I would just been like, hey, like, what's up, Barack, Mr. President? I don't know. What did I say, Mr. President? Hey, Barack. What's up, sweet cheeks? I don't know.
What's up, Barack?
Hey, Barack.
Who are you, his fucking
Barack
cousin?
Obama.
Hey, Barack, what's going on,
I'd
man?
probably say like, hey, Mr. Obama or Mr. President Obama. I'd be like, good to meet you. Like, it's cool to see you here.
Good to meet you.
Like, I didn't expect to see you in this elevator.
I'm so glad you didn't meet him.
I would have made a fool of myself for sure.
But still, like
who's this white boy fucking? I'm like, I didn't. Oh god. Yeah, I definitely would have had like foot and mouth for sure.
That's wild.
I don't know what I would have said.
I mean, yeah, that's a hard bit.
I would have asked him for a photo for sure.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, can I please get a photo with you?
In that
it's
desperate voice.
It's just a me with a selfie, not even like close to him, just like him in the background.
Yeah. Would you have pointed like?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I would have made a yes. I would have tried if it wasn't like he probably can't like get like close to people with COVID stuff, you know?
Yeah. Especially him because he believes in it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks it's real. He's like, what is it? Damn. This shit's real for sure.
What is that from?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
But it would have been something else, that's for sure. I would have posted on it. You definitely would have saw on my Instagram story.
Oh, yeah. That would have been the first Instagram story with you without a fish.
Mr. Obama.
That's a crazy, like, that would have been a profile pic right there.
I was literally within like 20 feet of him.
Man. That's
wild.
Right? That
yeah.
is really crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, nuts. Though, you've probably, in your life, have been, like, so close to somebody super famous that you know, and it's just, like, it's just a passing.
Maybe.
You might have, like, drove past somebody on the fucking road.
I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Tour buses.
At least
stuff
twice
like that.
a month, right?
Yeah. At least twice a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there was literally one floor separating us.
Man.
Like I was on top of wherever he was.
What like out of all presidents, that would be the president.
The coolest president.
People say I can meet George Washington or Barack Obama. I'm going Barack.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Barack. I can't believe you would have called him by his first name.
Mr. Barack.
You weirdo.
Can you sign this for me? It's just like my back.
It's like your tits.
Can you sign my tits? Sign my nipples? Sign my chest, please? Sign
sure.
it to Mike from Mr. Barack Obama.
It's like shout out the podcast.
That would be hilarious. Be like, can you just like say listen to the Cyber Shindig podcast? Oh my god, dude. He'd be like, probably not, John. Sorry. I've got to go now.
Man.
Yeah, he lives around the area, but
that's crazy.
It was pretty nuts.
That is a wild thing.
Yeah, I was like, man, oh man, like if I was maybe 10 minutes earlier, like getting to that place, I might have seen him. But
man, I wanna see about like going somewhere where maybe you can do like a meet and greet.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. Just because like I'm always bummed out that I never like met Robin Williams.
Yeah,
like he would be somebody that I really
would have.
Yeah, somebody I really would have wanted to meet. Just like say hi, get a quick photo, call it a day. Just because he was so like in my childhood, not like around the corner like in my childhood, but like on TV and stuff.
Yeah, he was always on screen or doing whatever, doing his thing.
I'm always bummed I never got to meet him because you never think about like people dying.
Exactly, especially like people like him.
Yeah. So I'd love to meet like Barack Obama.
How fucking
the best president of I would say our lifetime.
I think so. Definitely the coolest. Yeah. I think we can all agree with that.
Oh yeah, and like super like fucking cool. He's the first, like you said, African American fucking president.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
He was like it was like him, like I said, him, probably JFK, maybe Reagan were probably cool like
Definitely
him.
Bush.
Which one?
All of them.
Senior?
Both.
I don't know about that.
What was that guy who was in the wheelchair? Roosevelt?
Yeah, no, maybe. Teddy Roosevelt was. I'd love to talk to him, man. He was a huge outdoor advocate. He was the one that pieced out all the national. What do you call them?
Pheasants.
National parks. Yeah.
Do you know who's on the $50 bill?
Jackson?
Nope, that's on the $20 bill.
Shit. Who's on the $50 bill? You don't know shit.
I do. My grandfather, I will never forget this, and it was fucking sick what my grandfather did. He pulled out, I was like a kid, right? 8, 9 years old. He pulled out a $50 bill.
You're like,
and in kid eyes, that's like your 401k right there. You're like, I'm set for life if I get that.
All those Pokemon cards.
And he's like, I will give this to you. I was like, oh. If you can tell me the president on the bill. I was like, fuck you, I don't know.
Oh my God. So who is it?
Ulysses Grant.
Oh, that's right.
And I will never forget that because I missed out $50
Who's
on Ulysses Grant.
Who's on the 100?
Franklin.
That's right.
Franklin's on the 100. Ulysses Grant's on the 50. Jackson's on the 20. Hamilton's on the 10. Lincoln's on the 5. Washington's on the 1. Jefferson's on the 2.
Lincoln's on the penny.
And he's on the penny. Who's on the nickel?
I don't fucking know.
I actually don't know either.
Christopher Columbus.
Hell yeah, it was Christopher Columbus. And you know who was on the dime? Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother. They have.
No, it's Dog the Bounty Hunters on the 5 on the nickel.
They have a death battle bit. It's literally on the internet, YouTube death battle, and they just did like Goku versus the Flash or something.
Oh God.
They usually do like fun stuff like
Vader
that.
Vader versus like I remember seeing
Voldemort or something. Yeah, something fun like that. So I was watching it. They got finished and they always announce like the next one. They're always like pretty cool, right?
Okay.
So I'm watching, and they're like, next time on Death Battle.
Oh, God.
And it's the Kool-Aid Man, and he's going to be versing Hulk Hogan.
No way.
Yeah.
I got money on the Kool-Aid Man for sure. I wonder if people bet on these.
But I'm sure
we need to start betting on these.
The Kool-Aid Man
Kool-Aid Man's got him.
He busts through walls.
He's got him.
But Hulk Hogan can't do that.
He could drown him inside himself. Just throw him inside of his pitcher head.
There you go.
And we're like, oh, I can't swim, brother. Anyways, we got some voicemails here.
219-552-1128.
Thank you. That's the number.
Is it 28 or 48?
219-552-28.
28. 552.
219.
219.
552-1128. What the fuck?
1128. That's what I said. I said, is it 28 or 48? It's 28.
28. Yeah.
28.
Yeah. Lord. We have one from you know who here. A fresh
Voldemort?
One. From Voldemort.
Huh.
Just want to give a shout out to
hang on, let me turn it up. Let me turn it up, yo. This one is fresh from today.
Just want to give a shout out to Nick Matthias for having Sarah and I over in Montana for that backpacking trip. It was fucking amazing. I highly recommend we all go out there and visit sometime, like next year. Johnny, I know you aren't a fan of hiking, but hey, you can make it like a hunting trip or something. Mike, you can go with because you're Indian.
Because you're Indian, he said. He just basically shouted out.
Native American.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? Yeah, Rowan, Matthias, and their significant others, their wives.
Yeah, you can say wives in this case.
They went on a little.
Significant
They went on a,
others.
what? Did we talk about this? A 7-day backpack or 6-day backpack trip?
They
They
did?
pack rafted.
I
Did we
can't
talk about
remember
this
if we
last
done
time?
it.
I don't know either. But anyways, it's something I'm definitely not interested in. I will go out and camp for a day as long as we're hunting or fishing for something. I'm not gonna go out and just like hang out and be like, "This is a beautiful fucking look at how pretty it is out here."
I would definitely go on a hike for like 7 days.
Look at the mountains.
I don't know if I could do it with a group though, because I feel like
What?
I'd get annoyed.
Okay.
I feel like I'd have to be like by myself.
Well, it's pretty grueling. I think you'd want to have at least one other person out there just in case.
Nah,
like
fuck that.
Safety,
Nah,
bears, all that good jazz.
I'll have like a GPS thing. I'll be on Instagram Live. You'll always know where I'm at.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, Ro had a GPS thing. He had like the Garmin something or another.
Yeah, that makes sense knowing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is.
That's crazy. Could you imagine? Like, that's a long. How many miles did you travel?
I think he told me or he shared it.
Well, now I want him to call in at 552-1128 and tell
Right.
me directly how many miles and kilometers that they roughly traveled.
Yeah. Let us know. It was a lot.
And you don't have to do just walking. I'm like total travel because I know you guys kayaked or canoed or whatever it was.
Packed it out. Okay, here's another one. We'll do 2 more maybe.
Okay.
Maybe?
All right, you fuckers. At the part in episode 78 where we talked about Saul and me passing out.
78?
Yeah, dude, this is an old
shit,
one.
Man.
This is from March 18th.
God damn. What year? 2018?
Yes. What do you say? Him passing out?
Yeah.
At the comedy show?
I can't remember.
Let me hear what
you didn't play it. You did 2 words and then you're like, pause.
All right, you fuckers. At the part in episode 78 where we talked about Saul and me passing out. All right, I hate human blood. I fucking cannot stand it. So we all went out as a cross-country team. We all went to B-Dubs. We ate right before going to the movie.
This is about Cole passing out.
And I've never seen a Saw movie before.
Saw movie.
Oh,
and
no.
The opening scene is a guy cutting himself open and cutting his kidney out or his spleen or something like that.
Oh, my God.
That's the opening scene. And I just see all this blood pouring out. And my eyes, I just see like black dots.
Oh, my God.
And my fucking vision gets real small. And the next thing I remember is I'm waking up and I look around and we're like 40 minutes into the movie. And I looked at my friend and said, what's going on?
No one even checked on him? Holy shit, Cole just fucking slumped over like he had a stroke.
What's going on?
Oh,
imagine the
best movie ever. Maybe pass out for 40 minutes
Imagine
straight.
the like 40 minutes, like time just fucking passes you and you have no idea what's going on.
Where am I?
Oh,
what year is it? He's got a full beard.
He probably just like passed out like this.
Yeah.
Though. He probably didn't just like.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. No one even thought to. Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit!
In a movie theater, that'd be a tough place. To pass
out. Yeah. Damn.
Dude, you passed out. I don't know what happened. You went to sleep. And after that, I was fine. I watched the rest of the movie. It was still pretty bloody.
Jesus.
But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but human blood is the fucking worst. I cannot stand it. If I cut myself really bad, like, I don't mind a little blood here and there, but if, like, I see shit that I'm not supposed to see, it ain't happening for this guy. So, yeah, fuck off, guys. I ain't no goddamn pussy. Fuck you, Mike. Have a good day, boys.
Yeah, Mike, fuck you, bitch.
Wow. That's really funny. I'm not going to see things I'm not meant to see.
Holy shit, that's funny. Passed out in movie theater.
I mean, some people, blood really fucks with them. I can understand. Like, that's a common thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't bother me, so I must be more of a man than you, but it's not a big deal.
Blood doesn't really bother me unless it's like gallons of it or there's like chunks of human in it.
I think like gore I think fingernails freaks me out the most. If someone like were to peel a fingernail off, I think that kind of roughs. No, you know what's the most gross thing is when people take those like shavers on the bottom of your foot and you see the fucking skin come off.
You think that's gross?
I think that's sick,
that's
man.
Fine.
I
that's
hate
nothing.
skin flakes.
Oh, you're a wimp. If they were like whipping it on me, I'd be like, all right, get that shit off of me. But like watching it is fine.
Nah,
like it's
I don't
probably
fucking like it, man.
It's like therapeutic. Like I'd like to get that shit shaved off my foot too. That'd be kind of nice. Feel pretty good. I bet you it feels awesome. Have you ever had a pedicure?
Yeah.
Really?
Once.
Feel nice?
It was probably the best day of my life.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
I got a pedicure.
Let's go for double.
Sure.
We'll go for double date pedicure.
I would do that. I don't think you would, but I would do it.
I'd do it.
You sure?
I don't fucking... Yeah.
All right, don't wimp out. We did it for work. I got a pedicure.
That's right. You went to the spa.
Yeah, I got a pedicure.
You and the girls.
Me and the gals, yeah. And then I got the most wonderful full body massage I've ever. Well, that's my only one. So it was just.
It was probably awesome.
It was, and the woman who was doing it, she said, drink some water, hydrate, and like be careful driving because you are gonna feel a bit different.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel really great. And then I left and I got in my car and like. It was like a different world I had entered into because I was so like relaxed and happy and like no stress. And I was like, man, imagine feeling this like all the time.
It's probably all that THC oil she like rubbed in your skin.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm about to get this kid full.
She was like, we have just like oil, like odorless oil, or
Yeah.
I can do chocolate oil. And I was like, fuck that. Just give me
Chocolate?
odorless. Yeah, I don't want to smell
Why
like
the hell would
chocolate.
you want chocolate oil?
It was like the one they had. Like, it was
So
on
you're-
special.
so your husband can lick it off you when you get home.
I was like, my husband?
Well, I mean, it's probably mostly women that go
My
there.
wife?
My wife.
Yeah, it
But
was mostly women.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go get pedicures.
Hell yeah.
We got a couple things we need. Didn't we say we were going to do something in the last episode too?
We say we're going to do a lot of things,
we're
and then
gonna
we
go-
do maybe one of those things out of the year.
Yeah. Well, the chicken nugget competition is happening.
Yeah.
Mark
Totally,
my
totally,
fucking
totally,
words.
totally.
Down in this basement, baby.
Johnny has never been this enthusiastic about anything.
I will have a puke bucket.
Why?
I will have a prize. I will have friends in the audience.
Okay.
It's live studio audience.
I've never seen him this driven in my life.
I will have a couple of guest hosts since
Imagine
Mike is participating.
Imagine you being this enthusiastic about like video games. You'd be finishing video games like every week.
I know I would be.
Yeah.
This is more fun though because I get to hang out with friends and do
Hell yeah.
ridiculous shit.
You need to buy Back for Blood. But oh god, never mind.
Is it a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember Left 4 Dead?
Yes.
Okay, so they're making like a spiritual successor called like Back for Blood, I believe.
Okay.
It's gonna be great. Cross compatibility.
I'll check out
Casey
the
and I are buying it day one.
Jeez, I was gonna say I'll check out the game trailer,
Day
the gameplay
one.
trailer when it
We
comes out.
we love. First of all, Left 4 Dead,
It's a good game.
and we also love zombies. So
Yeah, you guys are all about them zombies.
yeah, we are fucking great at it.
You guys
We're
love
god
the
tier
zombies.
zombie
God,
players.
why don't you just marry a fucking zombie?
I would lick a
You
zombie's toe.
simp up for a zombie, you little zombie simp bitch. Oh god. Oh, I think that's an episode with that. What a show. If only Barack Obama. What if I got him on the podcast?
There's
What
no
if I
way.
just got him to do like a
There's
quick
no way.
voice memo? I was like, can you just say that you support the Cyber Shindig podcast?
He probably wouldn't
I'll
because
give you
he doesn't know.
$100.
Yeah, $100 is a lot to him.
Oh, Mike, where can the people of the Cyber Shindig podcast community find your sweet little toes at?
You can find me at makeout_Mike on Instagram and on Twitter. I recently posted a picture of an Oreo that I came into contact with. $20,000 Oreo, no big deal.
You just ate it.
Just ate it.
Just ate it. No
It was
big
good. It was very good.
NBD.
Yeah, no big deal.
There we go.
Johnny, where can the people... before Johnny.
Yeah.
Before Johnny. If you guys like this podcast or you like our voices or our humor, you should check out our Dungeons & Dragon podcast that we do with my wife, Mallory, and our good friend, Casey.
Yee.
We play Dungeons & Dragons. It's called Roll for Your Life, the number 4. We drop episodes every Monday.
It's pretty awesome. It's not... people. I feel like people get this rep, or D&D gets this rep for being like super nerdy, and it's like full... I think when people think D&D, they think like World of Warcraft shit, where it's like all stats and like, I'm going to use my Blade of Intimidating shout.
Yeah. Guys,
It's definitely not that.
none of my players can do math, so it's definitely not nerdy at all.
And half of us don't know like all of our stats and shit.
Nope,
Like, it's
is
very
Frustrating
It's
is
a
the
lot,
word I would use.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of storytelling. It's a lot of like improv and like interacting with NPCs.
And we're going to be releasing a Halloween edition where Casey is going to be Dungeon Master and I will be a player finally.
It's gonna be good.
Check out, keep a watch out for it, and
Yeah.
for Tiffany, definitely.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, yeah, you can follow me at johnny.goodrich on Instagram, and go ahead and swing by and hit that follow button on my Instagram. Oh, and swing by my YouTube page. Remember we talked about that last time.
John
I need to get
Goodrich.
more than 3 subscribers.
I still couldn't find you.
God damn it. Okay, I'll
Change your name.
Yeah, I'll change it to
You're
something
young.
cool.
You're like new enough to where people will be able to find you.
I'll just change it to something ridiculous. But while you're at it, as long as we're plugging other podcasts and stuff, go ahead and go buy our buddies, our friends, our pals podcast, the YHST Boys.
Yeah.
They've got a fun movie review podcast. They're nice, like hour-long snippets. They watch a movie every week, talk shit about it, say if it's good or bad. I just listened to one that had their most recent one had like Nicolas Cage in it, and
Nice.
Tony hated it, but Sean, who's been on the show before, absolutely loved it. So they just like bickered the whole time. It was great. I love it. I listen to it every Tuesday when it drops. That's YHST. Go check them out. They're friends of ours, and we're planning on having them both on the show.
Yes.
Eventually.
Boat podcast,
this
but with
fall.
no boat.
No boat.
No boat.
It's going to be too cold.
It's going to be the No Boat Podcast.
We'll be in studio. Maybe
on a boat.
Maybe they'll come by for the Nug Fest 2021.
Ooh, yeah.
Nug Fest, baby.
It's going to be just like 30 people in here
It'll be
watching
like
4
40
people eat a bunch of fucking chicken nuggets.
30 people watching 5 people
what's better?
eating chicken nuggets, just screaming and yelling. Chicken nuggets.
I don't know. How many pounds is 50 chicken nuggets?
That's a good question. We'll find out.
I don't know how many pounds
I think a lot
can
of
handle.
you guys are going to be sick after this.
Oh, definitely. I don't doubt I will be sick, but like I'm going to have fun being sick.
It's a bummer because I like kind of want to like have everyone hang out afterwards, but I don't know if you guys would be up for that.
I'm just going to have to go shit my brains out. And I can't poop in strange places.
Oh, no, you got to go home.
I can't poop in strange places.
You just run home to take a shit.
I can only poop at home.
Fuck. If you would be so kind, follow us on Instagram, cybershindig. Is it cybershindig? Just cybershindig on Instagram. So cybershindig pod on Twitter. Cybershindig podcast on YouTube. Linktree account in our Instagram bio. Click that. It'll give you all the goods, baby. But that's an episode. That was episode 111.
111.
We hope you like it. Check out the anime suggestions. Check out the comedy suggestions. And as always, we'll catch you next time right here on the Cyber Shindig Podcast.
Smooches!
This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. I'm off to make me some chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Now I'm gonna be a chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. This summer, I'm getting laid. Summer, I'm getting laid. Done being the nice guy. It's gonna be good.